Happy birthday to all these people. Bye, Allie.
That kind of music just soothes my soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and
roll. Now for Penny Wars by Alicia.
Welcome to the Bulldog Beat.
Heavy trading.
Unit issue returns will look at weather forecast.
It's a good thing to see that moisture out there in those drought-stricken areas. But around here, no excuse to not get out there and vote today. We've got lots of sunshine. Temperatures are warming up as well. We're in a moderate drought now for much of our viewing area. Unfortunately, though, most of that rain looks to stay off to our southeast. So mainly dry, can transition into the 50s, and then by the weekend, only around 40 for the afternoon highs.
Thank you.
Look, we're on TV. We're on TV. Yes, we are. Look. Look, we're on the main one.
Oh,
You.
But I also do like those.
I'm Selena Trinchon reporting from Hometown Stations. This is
Tony Quach.
And what do you report on?
I am a sports reporter and I anchor on the weekends.
Okay, how old are you?
I am 25 years old.
Now, you said earlier you're from Los Angeles, so how's the adjustment from like a small place like this from big Los Angeles?
It's definitely a different change of pace. Los Angeles was it's a lot of hustle and bustling. The slow pace, small town vibe is definitely an interesting experience. My only complaint, though, is the weather. I was really spoiled with Los Angeles weather, sunny, warm all the time. So when I moved over here a year ago, I experienced really, really cold, really interesting weather. I drove on ice for the first time, so that was fun. That was definitely a memorable experience.
Yeah, we're a bit bipolar here. What's your favorite sport?
Baseball.
Baseball. I mean, I probably should have had a guess about that. And last question, what inspires you the most when you're doing that?
I think it's just more so every opportunity that I get to go out and interview people, talk to members of the community, and learn about their story. Those are the moments that inspire me the most, because everyone has a story and it's just waiting to be told. And for me to be able to kind of be the person who gives them the voice that they need to tell their story, that's the most rewarding part of this job.
Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Okay, I'm here with
Pat Kokenauer.
And how old are you?
46, almost 47.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've worked here at the station for 12 years now, and what I mainly do here is promote the station. So basically, anytime you see like a commercial that is for the station, that's me who did that. I also do graphic design so when you see the lower thirds in the news, when you see the flashy graphics and things like that, that's my handiwork. So.
What advice would you give somebody who is wanting to come into and do this kind of stuff? Well, me.
Be very flexible, be open to learning new ideas, because I don't want to say TV is a dying market, because they might fire me if I said that, but TV is a dying market. So you have to basically be able to do things cheaper, and you have to be able to work not only a story for TV, but internet, web, social media. All of those things have to go into how you're doing it. And if you can come up with a way of doing things cheaper, but still just as good, that's also very handy too.
What is, you said you're like kind of a jack of all trades. What is your favorite thing to do?
I like video editing. I like going out and shooting the video, but to me, if I can put a slick edit on something or learn something new in the video process, it's like, oh, that looks really cool.
Veterans Day by Madison. Music with Natalie and Raymond.
Let's go. Left foot, right foot, levitating. Pop stars, do a leap with the baby. I had to lace my shoes for all the blessings I was chasing. If I ever slip, I fall into a better situation. So catch it.
Forever now I drive alone past your street. Red lights stop. This color of a love, I'm into that. I'm good to go. I'm diamond, you know I glow up. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So it's
Random questions with me for the toy drive.
Nia, Mackenzie, Allie, Maylee, Ayla, Andy.
What do you guys want for Christmas?
A baby doll. Hoverboard. 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 Hoverboard and Xbox and Joe Biden.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Barbie camper.
Are you guys excited?
Ryan. Lanaya Stanley. Taylor Stein. Bailey Ball.
Okay, what do you guys want for Christmas?
I want the Buzz Lightyear robot because my grandma was meaning to give it to me on my deathbed, but she forgot because she didn't.
Well, I've always wanted a Nintendo Switch, but I wanted this really big thing that came out online, which is roller skates, but I don't know how to ride roller skates.
I could teach you. I used to roller skate.
Xbox One. A Wii.
You see, back in those days, rich men would ride around in Zeppelins, dropping coins on people.
Nice. Thank you,
Who
guys.
am I
here with?
Julia Donnie. Bentley Gibbons. Bryce Roediger. Kinley Jeffries.
What do you guys want for Christmas?
I want a piano. Max box cars. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Muhammad Fall. Lennox Maurer.
Athena Andrews. Sierra Kim. Griffin Edwards.
Okay, what do you guys want for Christmas?
I want a new, the titanium fusion for my dad.
Nice.
2 VR sets. A hoverboard. PS5.
Okay, thank you guys.
Rylan Hines. Marja Quay. Lincoln Simon. Grace Lehman.
What do you guys want for Christmas?
A PS5 and a hamster. For my parents not to work so much. New controller. A Squishmallow and Nick. Alicia. Abel.
What do you guys want for Christmas?
A dirt bike. A phone. Nintendo Switch.
Thank you.
Michaela, bye. Dalton, Ron, Mabel.
What do you guys want for Christmas?
A slime kit. A phone. Slime.
Thank you.
Taya. Chloe.
What do you want for Christmas?
New shoes. A magic mixie.
What's your name?
Desmond. Maya. Evelyn.
What do you guys want for Christmas?
A Nintendo Switch. Barbie clothes. Everything.
Of course. Thank you.
Kingsley, Evan. Aubrey. Casey.
What do you guys want for Christmas?
A hoverboard. Legos. Shotguns. G-Dolls.
Today is the kickoff of the annual toy drive, so bring in your toys to Mrs. Ball's room at 211.
All these toys are great ideas for your kids for Christmas, and especially the kids for the Dayton Children's Hospital that we're doing throughout December and all through November. The deadline is December 13th. That is the last day you guys can bring in your toys. We will really appreciate it if you brought in as much toys as you can for all these kids that are going through a hard time through Christmas. And
Help spread holiday cheer.
yeah, just yeah, what she said.
Yeah.
But we would really appreciate it if you guys do.
Let's take a look at the teacher feature by Leaner.
Hi, my name is Lena Bokin, and this is Teacher Feature. I'm with Mrs. Leifeld.
Hi.
What's your favorite class you teach and why?
I really enjoy teaching principles of food. I feel like we cover a variety of topics and they feed me.
Okay, and do you have any clubs that you run?
I have 2 main clubs that I run, and then I also help out with 2 other clubs as well, so 4 total. I run student council with Mrs. Buckland, and that's a teacher or student leadership group here in the building. We put on the homecoming dances, senior nights, we paint the rock. Also, I run FCCLA, which stands for Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, and that's associated with my classroom here. We do a lot of crafts, fundraisers, go to competitive events. Also, Donna Morris and I are bringing back the book club, so that's just a fun thing that we do once a month. And we also run Dent the Universe out of my room with Brad Smith, who's Mrs. Ball's neighbor.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue. All shades of blue. I love blue.
Okay. And the last question is, what is your favorite drink?
Most recently, I've been obsessed with Celsius, like the little powders that you add in your water. I like coffee and water as well.
Okay. Thank you for coming to the Bulldog Beach.
Thanksgiving isn't all about the food. It's a time when you spend to get time together with your friends and family.
Hello, I'm Selena Trinshaw. I'm here with Miss Kraft, and I'm going to interview her.
Hi!
So, my first question is, how did you get to Salina High School? Like, the steps leading up to
The steps leading up to Salina High School. So, growing up, I'm not from far away. I grew up in Coldwater. My mom was actually a teacher at Salina for most of my life growing up. So, whenever I had a day off school, I would beg to go to school with my mom, where I tried to boss around the little kindergartners, as I was a kindergartner myself. And I ended up going to college at Bowling Green State University for education. In high school, I always said that I wanted to move away from here and never come back. But my senior year of college, I just wanted to come home. I wanted to be around my family. So then I started the interview processes for schools around this area. I had multiple interviews and I ended up at Salina. And I've been here since.
We're glad you're here. What do you teach?
So I'm an intervention specialist here at the high school. So half my day I spend working with Mrs. Mitchell Payne, and that is with the English 10, and then we also have an English 10 lab class. The other half of my day I teach English here in this classroom.
So I know you're involved a lot in the community, but what exactly? So like coach, clubs, extracurriculars?
So this is my 4th year as the cheer coach at Salina, and it's a pretty cool year. This is the year where I've had students and athletes that I've seen since their freshman year going to their senior year. So just seeing that growth that they've had over the past 4 years has been really cool. Outside of the school, I also teach gymnastics and cheer at Upstage Downtown. This is my 3rd year doing that. And I'm also a Special Olympics coach. This is my 4th year. With Special Olympics, I have coached a traditional team. This year I'm starting a 2nd team, which is a unified team, and some of the Salina High School students are participating in that. And I was actually a coach for the state of Ohio at the USA Games this summer.
That's a lot. That's really cool. I feel like you already said this, but like, what's the most rewarding part of your job?
I feel like the most rewarding part of my job is when I see students, when they get that topic that they understand. It's like a light bulb. It's like a shine in their eyes. And outside of that, just seeing the growth. I think that's the coolest part about being a high school teacher. You see kids come in their 9th grade year and just seeing how much they mature and grow to senior year. And I feel like you get to see a lot of kids come out of their shell and become their own person. And that's the coolest part about being a high school teacher, is that you are all our future. You're the next generation.
So who's your role model?
I don't have one specific role model. Everybody's different, and everybody has their own individualities, and everybody's so great at one thing, especially, or multiple things. So I feel like I look up to all different types of people for different aspects in their life.
Oh yeah, kind of like a puzzle, just
Yeah.
putting together. A little fun question.
Okay.
What is your favorite childhood memory?
This is a tough question. So when I was a kid, it was very much in the summer times, and when we had time off school, my parents were like, get out of the house, leave. Don't come inside. No watching TV, no computer, leave, get out. And just exploring and playing with the neighborhood kids. I was such a pool rat as a kid. I remember just getting on my bike at like in the morning, as soon as the pool would open, ride my bike to the pool, stay until they kicked us off, go home for supper and go back to the pool at night and really, really hope that there was enough kids to open back up again. So I would say just having those real childhood moments with some of my best friends, and my one childhood friend that I've met when I was 5 years old is still my best friend to this day.
Oh wow, that's nuts.
Yeah, we've been friends for a very long time.
Okay, well thank you, Ms. Graff.
Thank you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
If I could make a living from walking in the woods, you can bet I'd be sitting pretty good, high on a hill, looking at a field downwind. If I can make a nickel off of turning in bass, never worry about the price of gas, I'd be wheeling and dealing and sitting there reeling them in.
I'll let this one go.
Hunting, fishing, loving every day. That's the prayer that a country boy prays.
That is a Brian Whitworth.
This way, hunting and fishing and loving every day.
Alright.
You like movies? Movie report by Connor.
Good morning, Salina High School. So I'm Connor Carter, and today, for all of you who love Christmas and want to do something, you're on a left. There's a new Christmas show coming out called The Santa Claus. It is a sequel to Tim Allen Santa Claus movies, and the plot is pretty simple. Sam wants to retire, hires the wrong person to be his replacement, and elves start disappearing. A lot of key characters are returning, such as Bernard, the head elf from the first two movies, Mrs. Claus, and I think Charlie from the movies, Santa's son. It will be on Disney Plus this month, so if you want to watch with your family, only during Christmas or early after Thanksgiving, do you get in the Christmas mood? There you go. And you want to hear more? He's recommend men in Thomas Ball, and you might be able to do more of these and maybe more interesting ones. Until then, have a nice weekend when you see this, and see you all next time.
Winter Sports by Reese, Crawford, and Braylon.
Hello, and welcome to Bleacher Future.
The part of the Bulldog Beat where we talk about an overview of sports.
We are your hosts, Braylon Gavis,
Reese Rutledge,
and Crawford Black. As fall sports are all over now, it is unfortunate, but our football team did have a pretty good record this year, going 6-5. Soccer ended 8-9. Girls soccer also went 9-8. Girls volleyball had an amazing season, going 20-5, and of course, winning the WBL. Girls golf went to districts and also won WBL. Cross country all went to regionals. So again, congratulations to all fall sports. Many of you guys had a great season, and good luck to the rest of you guys next year in your 2023 season. Unfortunately, not all of our teams could go very far in tournament. However, we do have some WBL teams that are still in tournament. Shawnee boys soccer team plays on the state finals tomorrow, so good luck, Shawnee.
Wapakoneta plays Hamilton Baden tonight.
Tonight, Van Wert also plays West Holmes.
Good luck to all the teams that continue to play in the tournament.
We are now entering winter sports now that all fall sports have ended.
The boys and girls basketball team is starting up.
We also have girls and boys wrestling starting up this year.
Bowling is also beginning now.
Also, swim and dive.
Good luck to all the winter sports. I hope you guys all have an incredible season. And this was the Bleacher Feature.